So we'll move now on to the 2021 Global Corporate Venture in Rising Stars. Quick other thank you, I'll just mention to Lywin Edison Fu, who wrote all the profiles and engaged with so many of you on this call and others to prepare both the Rising Stars and Emerging Leaders Awards, the profiles. They should all now be live. You should receive your kind of infographic that you can use and share on social media. Profiles are up and the supplement will be out during this call. But my thanks in terms of production to Mark, as well as Dan and Raksha in terms of the logos, the imaging, the layout, and all the rest of the hard work that goes into these projects. And this is supported by the GCV Institute to make sure that the training is handed down from the power list as mentors to the next generation of emerging leaders, which are those with more than 5 years track record within CVC, but not yet head of unit, and the Rising Stars, broadly those with less than 5 years within the industry. So we'll start with more of the newer folks within the community. I won't read out everyone's name, but as you can see here, there's a fantastic group of community leaders from a whole host of different programs around the world. And I think it's, from my point of view, one of the most exciting things when you read the profiles and look at how people enter the industry is that diversity of entrants, but also it's a lot of diversity in terms of their approach, their thinking, the units they join, from oil and gas through to some of the transport companies, to IT, to consumer, industrials, the financial services, every single region and every single sector broadly is represented, as well as obviously diversity in other metrics. There's a majority, if you think outside of the white male contingency, because actually the whole of corporates have to think about this type of who's the talented person, not just who did you go to school with, but what would it look like? Funny enough, I was talking to a global head of ventures last night, and she was saying that they've just taken on 5 new members within her team, from different parts of the organization elsewhere. And she said, they had to pick. They went for the top 1% of those within the 80,000 plus organization that they had. They got to be able to pick who was the top 1%, who did they want? And I think that really points to the fact that each of these stars, and obviously the 20,000 or so others that we reviewed and looked at, are amazing, and we could have done this sort of awards several times over and still have found amazing people. So congratulations to you all. I will do a quick rundown between 10 to 1. And then we'll showcase some of your thank yous. Obviously, in real life, if we had been able to be at the Monterey Aquarium, we could have had everyone together to do the networking. We will still do a networking dinner, as Claudia said, at the next GCVI Summit in California. We're planning for the 29th, 30th of September. So mark your diary for that. We'll get an invitation over to you for that when we have confidence that the vaccines and COVID will be manageable on that side. So as we count down the sort of top 10, Kurt Shalane from Echo Health Ventures, thanks very much for being able to join, and we've really appreciated support, tremendous track record. Obviously, Stephen Willinger from Capital One Ventures, David Lee and Nida Blotcho from Avanta Ventures, which is CSAA's sort of corporate venturing unit, Wanja Jimenez from Swisscom Ventures. Swisscom's quite interesting actually, because they've raised a first fund from external limited partners, institutional investors, and that really points to some of the blurring that we've mentioned before between corporates, which start to look a little bit more like VCs. They can raise external capital because of the strength of their financial performance, while being able to remain closer tied to a corporate parent and delivering the strategic insights to the portfolio companies and back up. So congratulations, Wanja. Radhika Malik from Samsung Catalyst Fund, number 6. B. Fateh from Process Ventures, which used to be known as Naspers Ventures, but obviously listed in Euronext in the Netherlands, and has had a tremendous track record. Obviously, one of Process's biggest successes was back in Tencent. They still own a good chunk of Tencent, so that's a couple of $100 billion of value added there. And B did the first deal in Mexico, as happens, as well, for them. Jin Ma from Total Carbon Neutrality Ventures. Congratulations in number 4. Jacqueline Cosman and Seiwook Lee from Applied Ventures, number 3. Anil Achuta from TDK Ventures. You saw his boss, Nicholas, on one of the earlier slides with the robot. And Malin Karlstrom, ABB Technology Ventures. Funny enough, since we actually prepared the Rising Stars Awards, Malin's taken the top job at ABB in one of their sort of unit divisions. So congratulations, Malin. We've obviously, we're super impressed, but so it seems was the rest of the corporate by your performance. So congratulations to you all there.
It is my great honor to accept this nomination. Thank you, GCVI. I want to first thank our Managing Director, Nicolas Savage, for providing an opportunity to be a part of this rocket ship called TDK Ventures with a simple vision, to be the top 1 percentile of the CVCs in the world. Of course, our hard work and skills can only go so far. Ultimately, I want to thank all of our startups who gave us the opportunity to invest in them, support them, and be a part of their journey. They are our true customers, and they are the rising stars. I hope 2021 is going to be a great year for all of us to reinvigorate, reunite, and work together as a community. Thank you again, and wish everyone a very happy, healthy new year ahead.
It is a great honor to be included in the Global Corporate Venture Top 50 Rising Stars Award. I believe I was able to achieve all the great things in 2020 thanks to you guys. Thank you again for your support.
Thank you so much, Global Corporate Venturing, for this nomination. I'm deeply honored. I think it means a lot also for my fellow investors dedicating our professional life in investing for a better and carbon neutral future.
I am excited and honored to be presented the Rising Star Award by GCV in 2021. A big thank you to GCV for providing me with this platform, as well as to the entire Samsung Catalyst Fund team for the opportunities, mentorship, and coaching as I have started on my career in the world of CVC.
I'm honored to be among the GCV Rising Stars, representing Swisscom Ventures in the great company of all of the other peers and colleagues. Thank you, James, and the GCV organization for this award and the incredibly important work that you are doing for the CVC community.
Super excited to accept this award. One, to say thank you to GCVI for putting on this great event each year that really brings together the community. In addition, one, to say thanks to the amazing folks on my team at Avanta, because everything that we do really is a team effort.
Thank you so much to GCV for recognizing me as one of their Rising Star recipients for 2021. I'm so honored to be amongst such amazing peers this year. Thank you also to my colleagues at Avanta Ventures for their continued support and everything they've taught me this year as the newest member of their team.
Hello, fellow corporate VCs. It's flattering to be recognized as a rising star. In the hope that it's helpful to other folks earlier in their CVC careers, I will offer one piece of advice from which I have felt that success has followed. Become an expert on your company's business and the points of leverage for investment will become obvious. The outside world is a great place for innovation, but in my opinion, it's too big an ocean to boil without your own corporate context.
I am honored to be receiving the GCV Top Rising Stars Award this year. As an entrepreneur would say, we are living a moment of huge challenges, but at the same time, it's a moment of huge opportunities. Thank you very much. I'm excited to be part of this community.
I wanted to say thank you for the nomination to GCV Rising Stars. In just our first year of operation, it's truly a great privilege.
I'm honored to be selected for the GCV Rising Star Award again this year. Even though we can't all see each other in person this year at the GCV conference, I'm excited to be accepting this digitally and look forward to seeing everybody again soon.
Thank you. I truly appreciate the recognition. Well, all the credit actually goes to the team and the founders we work with. Thank you so much, GCV, for bringing together such a great community. Let's make 2021 an unforgettable year together.
I feel truly honored to be selected as one of the rising stars this year. Thank you, Global Corporate Venturing, for this wonderful recognition.
Thanks to Global Corporate Venturing for including me in the Top 50 Rising Stars Award in 2021. And thanks also to Blake Luce for the nomination.
I would like to thank the GVC team for this opportunity to be recognized for the Rising Star Award. I appreciate all of the efforts that you put forward every day supporting the CVC community.
I'm surprised, delighted, and just grateful to be selected by GCV as a Rising Star. I believe corporate venture capital and GCV are more important than ever to bring our unique resources of scale, knowledge, and access to these entrepreneurs. I'm so grateful to be a part of this ecosystem. Thank you.
I wanted to thank GCV for this recognition. And then I really wanted to thank our entrepreneurs who trust us with the future of their companies, our amazing investors, and our wonderful portfolio development team, without who none of this would be possible.
Thank you, GCV, for this recognition. 2020 was a challenging year, so I'm very fortunate to have worked with talented entrepreneurs, startups, and co-investors who are able to see opportunities through the fog.
I'm so excited to see Rahul Mecca listed as a GCV Rising Star. We're just super fortunate to have you on the team. You've had an impressive year. You deserve the recognition. Thanks very much, GCV, and thanks, Rahul.
It is truly a privilege to be named a GCV Rising Star alongside my illustrious peers. I'd like to thank everyone who's given me the opportunity and supported me through my journey so far.
I wanted to thank GVC for the recognition and the award given to Gayatri and Micron, recognizing the outstanding venture efforts.
I'm very honored to be receiving the Rising Stars recognition from the global corporate venturing community. Thank you so much.
Corporate venture capital is an ever-evolving craft, and the GCV community has proved to be my go-to resource. I think we've all come to appreciate just how important community is over this past year, and I'm honored to be a part of this one. Thank you.
Congratulations to Ash Kaplan and Veronica Gabriel, Munich Re's Emerging Leader and Rising Star for GCV's 2021 awards. Kudos also to all the emerging leaders and rising stars. Let's all head into 2021 and just rock it.
Thank you for the Rising Stars Award. I'm honored to be joining an esteemed group of corporate venture capitalists this year.
I'm so honored to have been nominated for the award this year. Thank you so much for the recognition. I'm really excited for what 2021 holds and the opportunity to continue to work with a great group of fantastic individuals.
Thank you, GCV, for this recognition of Rising Stars 2021, and thanks for your continuous contribution to the global corporate venture community.
Thank you for nominating me as a Rising Star at the GCV Awards. I want to thank Paul Nilonka for guiding me through the very interesting, corporate venturing space.
I highly value global corporate venturing events, publications, and am flattered and excited to be featured as a Rising Star.
Thank you, Global Corporate Venturing team, for this amazing Rising Star Award. I'm honored to be nominated by my leadership team, particularly Hugh Venneval and Kurt Coburn.
Hi everyone, just want to say it's an honor to be chosen for one of the GCV Rising Star Awards. I wish I could be with everyone in Monterey Bay, but instead I'm here in my kitchen.
Wanted to take this opportunity to thank Global Corporate Venturing not only for including me as an award recipient for the 2020 Rising Stars and Emerging Leaders category, but also for all the work that they do to help grow our industry.
Thank you for the Top Rising Star and VC Award. I feel honored to be chosen by the fellow investors in the startup community.
I just wanted to say thanks for hosting this for the Emerging Leader and Rising Star Awards. It's great that this is happening this year, even though there's a global pandemic happening.
So that's it for the Rising Stars Awards. Congratulations again to everyone who won, and obviously really appreciate all the nominations that came in from the CVC unit leaders and heads. And I'm particularly impressed by those that also nominated those outside of their units, because they've just been super impressed by watching or observing them on other deals and how they conducted themselves. So congratulations again. We'll now turn over to the emerging leaders. These are those that are broadly, sort of rung down or so under the sort of unit head, had maybe sort of 5 or more years of experience as a CVC, not necessarily at the same unit, but across their career. And again, this is supported by the GCV Institute. So again, we'll run through the same sort of process. I mean, it's, what we found really interesting when you look at the data is how many units have more than a 10-year track record. It's about 800 or so now, and some go back up to sort of 45 or more years, such as the Johnson & Johnsons and Fidelities of the world. Groups like Intel Capital have about 30 years experience. Others like Pfizer, like Barbara Dalton, who won the Lifetime Achievement Award last year, have more, have almost that sort of track record individually. So all these people here on this list, are part of an established ecosystem that know how to do venture, know how to support the corporate parent, know how to deal with management changes, business unit issues, and can create value for the entrepreneurs beyond just providing the capital. It's just super impressive to look at already, actually, since we closed off the research for this, people like Chad Bowen and Daniela Prosk at BP Ventures have been promoted up to managing partner level, and others, as you look around the list, have just done some fantastic work. So congratulations to you all. And we'll run down just the sort of top 10 to top 1. Priyanka Chopra from Process Ventures, number 10. Ling Ji from Tencent Investments. She runs the Europe division for Tencent and has done some really fascinating deals, actually. Pablo Moraes and Andres Sobrido from Telefonica Innovation Ventures and Wayra, respectively, number 8. Nicolas Autre from Samson Catalyst Funds. Majura Wajira from Comcast Ventures, number 6. Zoe Zhu at Ping An Global Voyager Fund, number 5. Tifine Wang from MS&AD Ventures, recent recruit there. Anna Hagui and Binoy Bansali from Blue Venture Fund, number 3. Daniel Karp at Cisco Investments, number 2. And Dina Routier from Stanley Ventures is number 1. And as it happens, since closing off, it's remarkable how these things happen sometimes, but Dina has actually been promoted to be president of Stanley Ventures. So congratulations to Dina, and congratulations to all on the list. And again, we'll do a quick run through of some of the videos.
Happy 2021, everyone. It is super humbling to be recognized as an emerging leader by Global Corporate Venturing, mainly because it's just an honor to be mentioned within a list of corporate investors and technology leaders, which I admire and am inspired by. These are challenging times globally, but the pandemic has solidified a trend of distribution of tech hubs and the creation of global scale companies from anywhere. Thanks again, GCV, and congrats to all the other winners. May we have a prosperous, healthy, and safe 2021.
Happy to be nominated and supported by John Banta, who is the president of the Blue Venture Fund, and hope to be in Monterey next year with all of you in person. Thanks.
Thank you for choosing me as one of the emerging leaders for Global Corporate Venture 2021. I'm really proud of all the things that my team has accomplished last year. I'm really looking forward to working with all of you, my peers at Global Corporate Venture, investing in new technologies as well as partnerships. Let's work on transforming the world for the better together. Thank you.
I would like to thank GCV. I am really proud today to receive this award and to have been designated an emerging leader. I would also like to congratulate my peers who made it to the list this year. First of all, I'd like to share this award with my global team at the Samsung Catalyst Fund. I am incredibly privileged to be working with such a group of talented and inspiring people.
Hello, thank you very much Global Corporate Venturing for organizing this and obviously for selecting me for this Emerging Leaders Corporate Venture Capital ranking. It's an honor for me to be part of it. So thank you very much again.
It's an honor to be nominated for the award by the team at Process Ventures. I'm so thankful to the team and for the platform that I have to lead the finance function as we invest in companies worldwide spanning various facets of technology.
I'm deeply honored to be selected once again by GCV, and this time as an emerging leader. A special thanks to Susanna Chu, my manager, for the nomination, but also for the guidance and mentoring over this last years.
I'm deeply honored and simply floored by this recognition, and would like to thank Anand Kamanavar and Om Nalamasu for supporting this nomination and my work at Applied Ventures.
I would like to thank Global Corporate Venturing for including me in the Top 50 Emerging Leaders Award, and my managing executive, Kamal Ambarshi, for his nomination.
It's an honor to receive this recognition, and I'd like to express gratitude to all those who made it possible.
A big thank you to GCV for nominating me on the list. I think the nomination represents the success of our whole ENV team and of course our great portfolio companies.
Thank you for including me in this year's Emerging Leaders list. This challenging year has made us at ENV stronger as a team and even more committed to supporting entrepreneurs in developing new solutions for a sustainable future.
On behalf of GC Ventures America, I would like to thank GCV for the Emerging Leaders Award. I'm truly humbled by this honor.
I'm very happy and honored to be selected as an emerging leader for this year by GCV, alongside those amazing people.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be chosen to this incredible GCV award. I would like to express my special thanks to Tom, and especially Chibo for nominating me, as well as our LP, Alibaba.
It's a great pleasure to accept Emerging Leader Award from Global Corporate Venturing. Thank you very much. I want to take this chance to thank my colleagues at Intel Capital, especially our China team.
It's a huge honor to be included with such a stellar group of peers in this Emerging Leaders Award. I want to thank James and the GCV team for recognizing me and our entire venture platform in our very first year of existence.
GCV is a vital group to be part of, and the value they bring to CVC firms around the world is incredible and empowers us to do our very best work. Thank you once again for this honor, and congratulations to all the other winners today.
It's a great honor for me and our company to receive this amazing award. We look forward to building a strong relationship with you in the future. Thank you.
I feel very honored and humbled for the award. Very special thanks to GCV, Lam Capital team, Ferran, Kevin, Eva, Shine, all the support from Lam Research, friends in the industry, and my family.
I want to first say that I'm humbled and honored to be receiving a GCV Emerging Leaders Award. From my perspective, venture investing is a team activity, and success is driven by the strength of the entire corporate venture capital organization.
We believe startups can bring a huge amount of the digital innovation we need to achieve that. So we're really pleased that the team have been recognised for their efforts in creating McDonald Ventures.
We're delighted to receive this award as one of the emerging leaders. We've got some really ambitious plans for this year across the world, and we look forward to catching up at the Digital Forum.
Congratulations to Ash Kaplan and Veronica Gabriel, Munich Re's Emerging Leader and Rising Star for GCV's 2021 awards. Kudos also to all the emerging leaders and rising stars. Let's all head into 2021 and just rock it.
I'm honored to be selected as one of GCV's emerging leader for this year. I look forward to continue and lead my team and position MRV as one of the best partners entrepreneurs can look for. Thank you again for your support.
Thank you, James, and the GCV network for your recognition to include me in the top 50 emerging leaders for this year. And I look forward to an even better 2021. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Daniel Carter with Aramco Ventures, and I'm honored to be selected for the Emerging Leaders Award. Our team really came together this year, and for that, I'm grateful. Thank you so much for this recognition.
Thank you so much, GCV, for selecting me as one of the top 50 emerging leaders in global corporate venturing. I cannot be in this position today without my team members who share my goal and drive and execute tirelessly in order to get us to invest in the best deal possible.
I'm grateful to be recognized once again as a GCV Emerging Leader. This award is very motivational and inspiring, reminding me that I need to do my job right.
Hi everyone, I am so happy to be the recipient of this award. Ever since I started my career in VC, I have been attending the GCV conference in Monterey, hoping that one day I could get one of these.
Hi, this is Bo from Shell Ventures. I'm very honored to receive this award, and thank you, my team, for the help.
Thank you, Jim and the team, for this recognition. I highly appreciate it. But this recognition is not only for myself. This is a truly team effort.
Thank you so much for this honor of the 2021 GCV Emerging Leaders Award.
Thank you for including me on this list. I feel honored to be alongside this roster of talented corporate leaders and change makers.
Great. So thank you once again. You'll be able to hear Dina and some of the others from the Rising Stars and Emerging Leaders Awards on the 26th and 27th when we do the breakout sessions and roundtables, but also the main conference day. So do join that. Also on the 27th, we've got a special opportunity for all the Rising Stars and Emerging Leaders to be able to network and mentor with some of your corporate venturing peers, the heads of units. Janice, who runs the Leadership Society, has been reaching out on that side about who people might want to be wanting to connect with. And that's been part of what worked so well actually through the pilot for the GCV Institute, which incorporates the GCV Academy run by Paul Morris, which is the in real life events, and they will continue when we're able to do those again. But from the Institute's point of view, being able to follow on from those 300 plus alumni going through the Academy and be able to understand the network of who, what case studies or role models they can look to and be able to facilitate some of that sort of transfer of knowledge will be so important, we think, as the industry develops over the next decade or so. Before that, tomorrow we've got a pitch day, part of the GCV Connect powered by Proseeder program. We've got a number of startups organized through the transport and batteries, as well as the data analytics. You can watch those pitches tomorrow. Thanks very much to the judges, and particularly Ken Gatz and Valeria and Kevin over at Proseed as our partners to be able to develop that. We've also got showcases from the EBRD, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, coming more from emerging markets, as well as Set Squared, which is university portfolios from the UK, and the University of California in conjunction with Samsung and the XTC, Extreme Tech Challenge startups. So you'll be able to look at those and be able to look at all the recordings and pitch decks through the GCV Connect powered by Proseeder platform. So take a look at that tomorrow through the Brella app. On Monday, Mac49 is holding its workshop for new CVCs. As I say, we saw a record number of more than 750 new corporates start doing deals last year. And so that workshop will really help integrate and join them into the community. And that's a free workshop as part of our service to the community. Then on the 26th, as I say, we've got roundtables and NDA sessions. So a number of these roundtables are public, such as on the impact investing managed by Moses Choi, and then one on hydrogen, and a whole host of different topics looking at deals and legals and valuations and what to focus on, and then the main conference on the 27th. So thank you again to you all. We really appreciate you being able to join, to be able to commit so much time in terms of send videos and nominations from everyone, and well done.